Welcome to Shattered Dungeons. It is Tuesday night, which means it is time to get down and dirty with some role-playing games. For those of you just joining us, we are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn, which really is just a new way that you guys can figure out how terrible we actually are on the internet for all to see. So we have a couple shout-outs. Number one, Emerald Dragon Games in Fleming Island, Florida. They are amazing. Go check them out. Also, Java Game House in Mandarin in Jacksonville, Florida. Go check them out as well. Both stores are amazing. They are wonderful. They both kind of cater to different markets, but they all just share this amazing love for gaming and seeing the culture here in Jacksonville just kind of grasp onto that and grow. Also, if you have not watched episode 15, go check that out. We have some friends from Realm of the Mist Entertainment join us for that episode, which is pretty incredible. Someone who's never played before playing for the first time, along with some of our veterans. So next thing we got is probably the bigger announcement. We will be at Ancient CityCon in St. Augustine, Florida this year. So if you are there, come by, say hey. We'd love to meet you, love to talk to you about our game. We'll be selling all our normal stuff there, books, artwork, etc. Also being sold there is the Granite Great Axe art in paperback copy. So check that out. If you like discounts, don't tell anybody, but we might be having some discounts while we're down there. So keep an eye out. And then lastly, we got kind of two things. Number one, we are well over halfway to our goal of 1,000 downloads of our podcast. So keep sharing, keep liking, subscribing to the podcast, all that stuff. Every little bit helps towards that goal of 1,000 downloads. And at the end of that, we'll be doing a one-shot helmed by our own Lauren, running a game. She's never done that before, so it'll be fun and exciting. And then lastly, we've gotten messages about, hey, we want to, can you run a game for us? I'd be interested in, joining you guys, etc. If you are interested in playing once or twice a month with like-minded players Shattered Dawn, and you would like myself or anyone on our cast to Arcmaster it for you, reach out to us. But more specifically, go to our Patreon page. We have a special support tier there that will basically pair you up in a exact replica of what we do here, but it will be kind of in like an alternate reality. So if you're interested in playing and if you're interested in doing that, go sign up on our Patreon for that. We would love to make that happen for you guys. So that's really all I have. So without further ado, this is Shattered Dungeons. With us playing Caden is Dion.
Hello, everyone.
Nice. Then playing Reg, we have Jordan.
Hello, I'm Reg, and how are you this evening?
Then we have Chivi, played by Heather.
Good evening, everyone.
And then we have Pax, played by Lauren.
I'm Pax, and my birthday is Saturday.
Yeah, it is. Everyone, let's get happy birthdays in the chat for Lauren. And
Let's not die right before the birthday.
Yeah, well, no promises. So, happy birthday to you. As a gift, I got you a character death. I'm kidding somewhat.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly kidding. So tonight, we are obviously missing Forrester, who plays Miss Senna, and Edward, who plays Mr. Business. But continuing on, let's begin. 4 days have passed since the Tuesday Knights have taken up their current residence and have set up their organizational structure. I hate that sentence, just so everyone knows.
It's delightful.
It's something, I'll give you that. The newest addition, Chivi, who is Mivra's liaison between the Tuesday Knights and the Queen, was summoned to the Queen's court. After a restful morning, something each member has become cautiously accustomed to, Chivi returns with a dossier in hand. She assembles the Tuesday Knights at the meeting table and begins to describe the situation. So if everyone wants to move their peeps to the meeting table next to Reg in the foyer.
Pancakes.
Everyone accidentally moved their characters
wrong
to
table.
the dining table, not the business table.
Hey,
hungry.
Kevin's so big,
I was
I
hungry.
just assumed it was a rug.
True.
I will sit next to Kevin.
Okay.
How are you doing this morning, Kevin?
I'm doing well.
Do you
Now-
need any cookies or anything?
As you guys sit down, Chivi begins to pull the dossier out and place it on the table. The Queen has assigned the Tuesday Knights to find a group of intelligence operatives that were sent across the border into Dermahad to investigate the ruins of Evravar. There are rumors that a society of evil outsiders have been summoned and have taken up residence there. And if that's true, that means Mivra is in danger. The capital of Dermahad, Senliaz, would be too slow in dealing with the threat should something happen. Chivi knows some of the operatives. They're incredibly stealthy and very deadly. It's highly unlikely that they were caught or harmed, but it's quite odd they haven't made any contact with the throne for 2 weeks. The ruins of Evravar are a 3-day journey to the east and hidden in a shallow valley in the forest. Evravar used to be an underground fortress, but time and the patriarchy has left it ravaged and in complete disrepair. You spend the day restocking supplies and preparing for the journey ahead. Mr. Business and Messena opt to stay behind and assist with some things that need to be accomplished here in town. Towards the afternoon, the rest of the Tuesday Knights depart.
Does this include Steve?
Steve needs to stay and work on some stuff with Messena and Mr. Business. Cause I think I ordered too much food again and I just really need to get it figured out. I don't want to lose my job. I can't go back to Lord Dedrick. Please don't fire me. Please don't fire me.
Steve, I need you to take a deep breath, buddy. Come here. just gonna wrap him in a big red hug. It's okay.
We have a
all
dragon.
Make mistakes.
It's impossible to have too much food. We have a dragon.
Also, you have a Reg. I mean, I'm no dragon, but I think I'll get the job done.
I feel just slightly better now, but just slightly.
So I personally marked what I've spent to take out of the gold. Does anyone else have their numbers?
Uh,
I forgot to bring
Wait a
it up
minute.
earlier.
700 plus. Hey, are diamondine arrows better than my electric arrows? They deal 22 damage.
They wouldn't be coming with that plus 10 of electrical damage. So keep that in mind.
They would not.
No, because they're not.
Can I
Unless you
just
get
get
them-
more electric arrows?
Ask the disembodied voice of God.
Yes. Yes, you can definitely get more electric arrows.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna stock up on whatever the best arrow that I can get is.
Okay. We'll deal with that in a moment. So, as you guys depart, the journey to the border is quick and uneventful. 1.5 days have passed, and your third day of travel brings you to the entrance of the Dermahad side of the Mivra Forest. We pick up with the Tuesday Knights here, on the Dermahad side of the Mivra Forest. And so, for those of you at home, you guys should be able to see above. To answer your question, Pax, I believe the electric arrows might deal more damage, but you might get more of a bonus using the diamondine arrows. I'll confirm that for you, though.
Okay.
Diamondine are 22 damage rating.
Yes.
And then in the category of things I forgot to ask earlier, when we were picking up basic supplies, were there any potions or anything for sale?
Yes, basically anything and everything was for sale.
Ah! I don't know how.
Pax
much it
filled
was.
her pockets with dragon cookies
A wise choice.
and beef jerky.
Very, very needed.
No, the jerky's for me. The
Oh.
cookies are for.
Touche then. I thought it was all for Kevin.
Those are cookies made of dragon.
Cookie? No, they're cookies. We established this. It's like Scooby snacks. It's not made of Scooby. They're for Scooby.
Monster.
I always fed Scooby snacks made of Scooby.
Did anybody else think in their head, like after you said dossier, did anybody else think like we need the warrant and we have to go find Carmen Sandiego? Nobody? Okay.
Nope.
That's
Fine.
an old throwback, though.
It's my childhood.
The entirety of it. So,
Player.
so as you guys enter the forest, you kind of find a niche pathway. There is thicket on either side. The trees are grown very densely together. It's not quite an exact maze, but it is kind of tough to navigate through the rest of those trees. And so as you kind of move forward more, you're faced with a classic, which way do I go? So there's that.
What, Kevin, do you smell anything in particular coming from a specific direction?
All I smell is outside.
What does it smell like? I'm curious. To you, I mean, I know what it smells like to me.
It's interesting to say. It smells of fear and animals.
I did not know you could smell fear. That is pretty cool. All I smell is the dragon cookies.
Lauren, I've given you control of Kavan. You may move him where you would like.
Is there room for Kavan to sort of like launch himself up and do a little Scoopy?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a speechcraft check to see what we can come up with here.
Let me see what my speechcraft is.
It's dead. So, as you do you in regards to the speeching, Kavan kind of looks around and begrudgingly, not necessarily begrudgingly at you, but probably lazily is a good way to describe it, spreads his wings menacingly and hovers himself into the air. He lands and you feel a large thud a couple seconds after he was in the air, and he simply says,
Carrying forward straight shall lead us to the ruins we seek.
Well, okay then. Thanks, Kevin. Would you like a cookie?
Yes.
you reach in your pack, hand him a cookie, and he just is so excited that he's got a cookie now.
It's like a little kid in Publix.
2 Scooby snacks.
Yeah. So
So straight ahead.
Yep. Now, straight appears to be to your right. Though if you would like to go left, you're more than welcome to.
What do
Yes.
you think, you guys? Do we go the direction Kevin says?
I trust Kevin, don't you?
I do.
Unless we want to get lost going the other way, you know. I don't know how pressing this matter is. They seem to make it seem so, but you know,
Well-
they waited 2 weeks to even talk to us, so who knows?
We are on a mission after all.
Yep. I agree with Miss Chevy.
This way, right?
I guess I better catch up.
Chibi, you coming?
Should we be on the lookout for anything?
So let's. Oop! I keep on grabbing. There we go. Me. Anybody? Caden, you want to do like a little sneak check, or should we be looking for traps? Anybody?
Sure, I'll check for traps.
Okay.
Well, before you do that,
It's too late.
yeah, everyone roll a check that results in your death.
Oh.
To
Rolling
your
a 1666.
yeah. To your left, as you round these trees, Caden, there are no traps anywhere nearby. As you round the bend to your left, you notice a clearing, and in that clearing is a very large, ornate statue. And then behind it appear to be some stairs down into a some sort of Ethel-made structure.
Ooh, a classic. Oops.
Hey, Kevin. I don't know much about dragons, but I've met cats before. Would that be like a giant scratching post for you? Would that feel good to, like, you know, sharpen your claws and mess around with?
My claws and my scales would destroy that.
Oh. It's worth a thought.
True, not wrong.
I'm looking out for you, buddy. Want you to have some fun.
I mean, that looks like a pretty nice back scratcher right there.
Back scratcher!
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while.
You're welcome.
My father-in-law used to walk around doing that.
So,
Okay, so I was just gonna say, for those listening to the podcast, when Caden searched for traps, he rolled a 6. So as far as Caden's concerned, there are no such thing as traps. But Reg is just gonna kind of peer ahead at this statue and everything and give his own roll just to see how it goes. With a 72.
it works.
Still no traps.
Yep. It is very
I didn't
apparent
know
there are
what we
no
were
traps.
rolling for.
All right. It seems to be the place we're looking for, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to go down into the creepy.
Actually, before we go, Miss Chevy, that note that they gave us with all the stuff that told us what to do on it. They said they haven't heard from them in 2 weeks.
That's just what I was thinking. No, 2 weeks. We haven't heard a word.
So the chances that they has peacefully just been napping and didn't feel like picking up the magic phone or writing.
I'm thinking it's unlikely, I'm guessing.
So we should go in prepared for some trouble is what I expect.
Yes. But how can we determine what kind of trouble we're in for?
First,
Usually making it happen, but I would say the tingles. We need the tingles.
the Eagles.
I can pass around the minor ward.
What does your minor ward?
If you have a better ward, it'll probably be better for you to use that. But
I
my
don't know.
minor ward is going to give them an 80 shield and 10 armor, essentially. So they're going to be just a tad bit harder to hit.
Okay. Mine was 190 because I've got ward battery. It was double.
So
Yeah, it'll probably be better if you do it for everybody.
so you're warding everyone right now, Pax, for how much?
190.
Okay. And what armor rating does that
And
grant?
that. Oh dear.
And
Which-
I'm going to cast.
what spell is it?
Iron
Minor?
And on myself.
It's minor.
Okay, so that's just 10. And what did you say, Caden?
I'm going to cast Iron Skin on myself.
Okay.
So I
So
guess that double to health doesn't double the armor rating.
correct. To the ward, you mean?
Ooh. Thank you very much, Miss Pax.
Okay, yeah, it's everybody's armor rating increases by 10 and then 80 plus ward battery. I think I did a bunch of my things wrong.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So
If anybody wants to walk in front, I can do a couple people with expert ward, but I can only do 2 of those.
Ward battery says that it's 50 points stronger, so that would be
Yeah.
130. But you get a recharge of 50 to your potency when it's hit with a spell.
Yeah.
So that's neat.
all right, so moving on.
Everybody's minor wards for everyone.
Are you guys
How many
descending the
times can we
stairway?
derail David?
Sorry.
Yeah, for real.
Oop.
One more thing.
I go back and redo some of my addition
Yeah, no worries.
later.
We'll tackle it as we come to it. So who is leading down the stairs first?
I'll go first. And
Okay.
I'll check for traps.
Oops.
All right. Excellent roll. And with that advancement, you got plus 25 to sneak, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Does that apply to this too? For traps?
Yeah, traps is a sneak roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So yeah, then 105.
Yep. All right, so that's kind of the marching order. Caden leading down first, Reg to his side, and then Chivi, Pax, and Caden kind of behind. And so the stairs leading down from the forest are old, caked with dirt and grime. It's clear that they haven't been walked in some time. Descending the stairs, a waft of stale air impacts your nostrils, and your eyes adjust to the increasing darkness. And finally, you're able to make out several statues around a large room, with large, empty, and cracked cauldrons in the center. On either side of the stairs you come down are smaller cauldrons. They appear to have some very dry, cracked wood in the center, and you suspect the larger cauldron to have the same. Rubble is strewn about, as are pieces of the statues that have broken off. On the left and far side of the large room are 2 corridors. The one on the far end appears to be a formal passage, whereas the one on your left seems less grand. And so looking around, you can kind of see in this room, you know, what we're dealing with here. What do you guys do with that info?
Caden is checked for traps, right?
Correct.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
Maybe for safety's sake, would you want to turn into the bird again so you know, just so you don't accidentally step on anything bad?
I shall do that and perch on packs until the time comes that I am needed.
Just
Okie dokie.
remember to get off my shoulder before you dragonify, okay?
Unless you're still angry about, you know, the butt thing.
I've forgiven you for that.
Does the arrangement of the statues have a ritual significance that involves magic? Like, am I able to make like a potency type check to determine if there's any sort of magical properties on the statues and if their arrangement is specifically for something involving magic?
Sure. Yeah. Roll a potency check. Add however much you want, and then we'll go from there. Excellent roll. So no, the statues don't appear to have any magical significance. However, the statues are of Soul Ethel. Some are in robes, some have staves, and others are in more ornate attire holding scepters. It appears that they're notable leaders of some of the ancient Soul Ethel forces that used to call this place home.
Oh, okay. So, guys, what do you want to do? Left or right? Or do you want to check the walls for secret passages?
I mean, secrets is always good.
Straight, I should say.
Let's see. The straight ahead seems like that's the main pass, so do you want to maybe peek around the corner first before we do that?
We can.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
You wanna lead the way, best buddy?
So, peering around the corner and looking down the passageway, your eyes spot fresh bodies on the floor. There are benches in the sitting room, along with more rubble. There are 4 bodies. From the distance, you can tell that there are 2 Rhysson males, clad in leather armors, a Woe Ethel female clad in green ornate robes, and a Soul Ethel female wearing severely damaged heavy mail armor. One of the Rhysson appear to have been dragged across the floor some ways and then dropped. There are various trails of blood on the floor.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good at all.
Whatever
Guess
did
this is why we haven't heard from them.
I hit myself with a quick heal then.
Alright, everybody, weapons out.
Do we want to keep going down this way, or do we want to check out
Turn
the
around.
other way?
No,
No, I mean, like, maybe.
Chevy, I know this is all new for you, but this is surprisingly happens to us quite a bit.
Yes, quite new. Queen didn't
would
mention
say-
dead bodies.
Yeah, no, it happens though.
So
But-
do we?
They seem to think whatever happened here might happen to, you know, to Mivra if we don't do something about it. So we should probably, you know,
Right.
do something.
Do something.
Okay, so if we keep heading down, we might end up cornering whatever it is.
Well,
Do
there's
we want to do that?
also
or-
possible,
Do we
but
wanna-
we need to we should make a decision soon.
Well,
We can
something's clearly been here, obviously, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
So
think
it
we should go
stands
check
to
it out.
reason that we should clear this area first.
I'm
just
gonna
to be
do
safe.
I'll sneak up to this corner right here. Let me make a sneak check. I just want to see if I could peer around the corner.
I believe in you, buddy.
So you attempt to sneak, but end up sneezing as you near the front end of your of your trajectory. And so as you draw closer, you notice that the blood trails to the south, scraping clearly dragged along the floor. But in the back, there appears to be another room off to the side there, to your left as you enter this room. So the blood trail is to the right, down another corridor, and then there's another room in the back on your left.
What's this thing right here?
Oh, that's a long since emptied keg.
Okay.
Well,
So I have a reshaping ability and a little bit of shadow action. Would either of those help us?
What reshaping spells do you have? And what deception spells do you have?
Hang on.
Sorry.
Let's see. Looks like I have a sneak attack.
Okay. So that's super helpful in combat. You do have a good sneak ability.
My reshaping says Sorcerer's Armor 3, 4 times stronger protection spells.
So that will give you a higher armor rating for spells like Stone Skin, Ebony Skin, Iron Skin.
Okay.
yeah, so Chibi, that confused me at first. You have to get the advancement, but then you have to get spells that the advancements work alongside.
Okay, gotcha.
But actually, knowing that she needs that, if she would have shared this information with me before, I would have also iron skinned her.
I believe
I
she
have
knows
ebony skin.
Oh, that might even be better than what I have. So
it's
So should I
definitely
put my
better
ebony
than what you
skin
have.
on?
Yes.
Anyone talking about putting skin on? Uncomfortable.
Ooh. Yeah, cast your ebony skin before walking down the deep dark hole.
Okay. How do I do that? Just roll?
So this one you don't actually have to roll for. Whoops. I don't know what's going on here. But what you do basically is you deduct the whatever potency is needed to cast it from your potency pool. And so how much does
Okay.
your ebony skin cost?
Believe 175.
Cool. So you would deduct 175 from your
Okay.
whatever your total potency is.
Okay.
So you do that. Now your armor rating is now 400.
Okay.
Oh.
I believe you can also do that on Caden. If you would like. If Caden would
Reg
like.
is gonna see that telltale magic shimmer and just kind of poke you. Oh,
Yes.
look at that!
I'm happy to share with Caden. Caden, do you think that would be helpful?
yes, please.
Okay.
Hey, Caden, here's a tissue, buddy. Watch out, you might be getting a cold.
All right, so what do you guys do? You're still sitting in the corridor watching this room with dead bodies in it.
Which way do we go?
I think we should probably stick to the left wall. Anybody object?
It's a good idea, but should we take a look at their bodies to see if we can figure out what happened?
Sure.
I'll look at this one.
Hello,
Okay.
Mr. Corpse.
Roll a performance check or just a straight check.
Oh.
Reg, you're able to deduce that they are in fact dead.
Yep. Just as
Pax-
I thought, they is dead.
I'm a little queasy.
Yeah, Pax, you
This is
also
like the
deduce that they are
lowest.
deader than in fact they were moments ago.
This is
And-
the lowest we have ever rolled as a group, I think.
Good to know.
Caden, you look down at the body, confused, and you're able to announce to the rest of the group that there is indeed blood on the floor. Chibi, would you like to attempt to figure out how the bodies got like this?
Yes, please. How can I do that?
So roll 1d100, and then you can add your performance bonus. And if you don't have a performance bonus, just a straight roll. Or you could also add up to your level in stamina to that roll.
For those listening at home, Reg rolled a 2 on his check. I'm pretty sure if he crit failed with the 1, he would have just assumed that dead body was alive and started talking.
You see it slightly twitch.
I can hug it up. Hug it up.
What am I doing wrong?
Slash roll 1d100 plus whatever is applicable.
Question.
I mean, I just have speechcraft or sneak. Would either of those?
Oh, so those wouldn't help, but you can spend up to your level from your stamina pool to roll.
I didn't know that.
So up to my level in stamina, so I could just spend half of it. I mean, I don't want to die.
So you're level 20.
Your stamina.
Yeah, you won't die. You're level 24, so you can add up to a 24 bonus to it. This one is a special type of check that isn't based on necessarily performance or anything. It's like a common knowledge type of thing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Reg's roll doesn't surprise me then.
Yeah. This is the same rules that a initiative check has.
Yeah, don't confuse them with what I do when I start casting spells.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Are you typing in the roll 20?
/roll 1d100.
Yeah. /roll 1d100 space. That's what I'm missing.
There it is. And Chivi rolls a 35, not much better.
Slightly better.
Smartest of the bunch.
After all that build up.
And so, as everyone inspects the bodies, you're able to determine that they weren't killed today. You know that. But...
dead for a while now.
Well, you don't know that either. They were definitely killed recently. You just don't know how recently. But definitely not today. You notice the blood going to the south. It isn't very clear as to why these guys are dead. You can't tell if, they fought each other. You can't tell if the blood being dragged was someone trying to escape. You really are at a loss as to what happened here. But you do know this. There shouldn't be dead bodies just lying about.
Strewn.
That's not normal.
We're so intuitive here.
So do we follow the blood down that way or head up?
I don't know.
What do you guys
I want to keep the... I like following one wall when possible, but not always. We can go this way if you like.
Oh, you want to go up this way? Somebody be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, are we going north or south?
I would say north, personally.
Okay.
That the rule of labyrinths is always keep your hand on one side.
On one
and
wall, yeah.
and go all the way.
All right, sounds good. Let's see if we can loop around this guy.
All right. So as you move into the next corridor area.
Uh-oh.
You notice
Something
a couple
different.
of things. Yeah. As you ease your way into this room, you spot a bar. This was clearly a primary social spot in Evervar. Barrels and crates laden with dust line the south wall. Hunched over the bar itself appears to be one of the Sol Ethel operatives from Mivra, wearing the familiar gear of the Mivra Intelligence Coalition.
Hello.
Well, hello there, says the dead body.
Slowly pulling his crossbow
Wait, is he alive or dead?
Is he having a drink?
Yeah, that's either very, very relaxed or crumpled corpse. I can't tell.
So it is definitely a corpse hunched over the bar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought we were going to strike up a conversation.
Oh, hello.
That sounded like we're introducing a big bad.
How's it going?
Casually hanging in.
What's up, guys?
Searching for clues, Scooby-Doo. Red is gonna roll a sneak to check.
Okay.
69.
You don't appear to see any traps.
Alright.
Can I look at this thing right here?
It is a crate of long since spoiled supplies, like for food and drink and stuff.
Stinky.
Well, they've been long rotted, so it's gotten to that weird place where it's like super hard, like there's no liquid in it, it's all like carbon.
Petrified.
Yeah,
Okay.
petrified, that's the word I was looking for.
That's always gross.
Alright,
I want to see if
so
Reg has any better luck looking at this dead body.
looking closer at the dead body, you get your face closer to it, and as you near super close to it, your suspicions are confirmed, and it is indeed completely dead.
Yeah. It's another dead body. Awful lot of corpses.
What would everyone else like to do?
I'd like to see if I could determine, does he have any cut marks or anything on him? Is there any
Go-
blood?
Roll a performance check, or the same type of initiative check you did, or Chivi did earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna use some of my stamina there then.
Hey Pax, did you find anything of use in them boxes?
No. I want to check the room for like secret passageways.
Okay. While Caden is rolling that, Pax, you can roll a sneak check to try and spot some.
Sneak. It's been a while since I did a sneak check.
Caden, you don't appear to see any cut marks or anything like that. It really doesn't appear to that this person was in a fight. Pax, you search high and low. You rolled excellently. There are absolutely no hidden passages in this space.
This is a really bad bar if there's no hidden passageways.
One could construe that.
Well,
So there doesn't appear to be any cut marks or anything on this guy. He's not bleeding or anything, guys.
Is it
That's
important
weird.
to know how he died?
well, it might tell us something about whatever killed them, but this guy isn't bleeding and all the other guys have gore all over them.
So it's different.
Hang on
Yeah.
a second. Let me go check something real quick. So I go over to this body, but I go back over to this body over here to see how bloody it is.
Did we check behind the counter?
No, you didn't. Caden, as you bend down,
behind the counter.
it appears that body is probably less bloody than most of the other ones. However, you do notice that there are, as you're nearing closer to it, this one does have stab marks and blunt force trauma. The operative in the other room has none of that. The operative in the other room doesn't appear to have been in a fight whatsoever. These guys, though, as you're nearing close to that one, that one specifically with the armor that it has on, appears to have been in some sort of substantial skirmish.
Was this guy poisoned then?
Okay, when I'm done with that,
Or does he have any bite marks on him?
I come back out here. It's like, yep, that guy out there was cut up in a battle. This guy may have been poisoned, I'm guessing.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Everyone roll a performance check or a basic check, like the initiative check.
I was gonna say what I needed to roll back here.
Well,
And then we're waiting on Pax and Caden and Chivi roll.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, actually, I don't
that
think
wasn't
it
actually a roll.
There we
There
go.
you go.
There it is. Okay.
Everyone beat my 12, so that's cool.
Okay. And then Chivi, go ahead and make a roll as well.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I did. I
Above
rolled
Kaden.
56.
Oh, this is another one in addition to
Oh, okay.
we're combining right now. So you all appear to. Oh man.
Sweet.
Never mind.
Finally.
So as everyone's peering around trying to figure out what happened to this operative, Chivi, you have the bright idea of looking at how this person is laid across the bar. Looking up and down, you notice that her hand is clutching a mug. It's odd that she would be drinking from a very old mug the way it appears to be, seeing as how she's been here obviously within the last 2 weeks. But this mug appears to have been there for some time. Peering in, you notice that the mug is completely empty save for a couple droplets. But in those droplets, your keen eye spots the residue of poison. This person was definitely poisoned, and you don't know how or why, but it wasn't related to what the bodies that were strewn about outside, or in the previous room, rather.
Is this person important? Can we figure that out?
It's one of the operatives you were sent to go find.
Oh.
You know this person.
Well, we found him.
Dave, no.
I know this person.
Yeah, you worked with them in the intelligence coalition.
Right. It's just been a while.
Yes, you haven't seen them in some time. You have a new assignment, obviously.
I mean, since I know them, is there anything I can do to find out more about what we need to know?
Not necessarily.
I can't ask them any questions.
No, they did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can move on. We know this person was poisoned, and I guess we can see where the trail of blood goes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, did you find any secret passages, Pac?
There are no secret passages.
Yeah, it
Not
was
even,
a
like not
boring
even
bar.
a panic switch under the bar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did Red
Not even
see
a hideaway
anything with
room.
his roll back there?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay. All right. I guess Pax was right. We should go south.
All right, go ahead and move your characters around. So as the group heads south along the blood trail, everyone kind of stop where you're at for a second. Let me enlighten everybody.
Ooh.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh.
Ooh.
So-
More passages.
You move forward just a couple squares. You guys can move your characters. About halfway down the hall. At the center of this room sits a very large, ornate globe. It appears to be an ancient Ethel sculpture of Erethe. The golden trim and silver texturing recreates a very impressive art piece. To the east, you notice a path of blood, continuing from the path that you followed down another corridor. It appears that someone was dragged while bleeding down the corridor to the east.
Well, you guys want to follow the blood?
Either that or check out the globe.
You want to re-up our spells?
That might be a good idea.
They have all faded at this point, yes.
Sure.
All right, so
Heals for everyone.
everyone
We
to
should be
minute to
sneaky.
redo everything.
If Caden and Chivi both have ebony skin, I'm gonna cast Expert Ward on myself and Reg.
Okay. What is
Thank
that
you for
ward?
the tingles.
Say what?
How much does that ward?
That ward. It is plus 30 armor. Plus 80, 160, like 210 against spell damage? Maybe?
80 is the base, and then what's your thing
80
do?
is the base, it doubles, and then I've got an extra 50 added to that.
Okay. Cool. Then
You
yeah,
said
that's
210? 30? Nice.
All right. Cool. So everyone's
Should we-
re-upped on spells.
Should peer around one of these corners to get a good idea of what's going on each way.
Yeah.
Are you guys staying close to the wall there and kind of just inching down?
Scooby Doo and
Yep.
You guys are
I'll check
literally
for
single
traps.
file going down. That's great.
Tiptoeing.
Yeah, quick check for traps right here.
Caden, you do not see any indicators of traps.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, everyone kind of check where they're at. All right. So now that everyone's there, Caden, Chivi, and Pax make a stamina check. So, Chivi, a stamina check is like you did earlier. It's a roll of 1d100. You can add up to whatever your stamina pool is. The goal here is to, try and
Not
dodge or
die?
physically, avoid whatever happens to be trying to hurt you. Pax rolls a 7, but put 200 in, so she has got a 207. Chivi rolls a 64, and Caden rolls a 143. So, as you inch down the corridor, single file, you get to the corner, roughly, and just close enough to the corner that the globe begins to spark violently as you near it, and a bolt of electricity shoots out, dealing 100 damage to Chivi, Pax, and Caden. Or, I'm sorry, Chivi and Caden, not Pax. Pax is able to expertly dodge out of the way, and you,
My
Pax, on
circus
the
train.
yes, on the wall next to you, you notice the burn mark from the electricity.
Now we had how much from the ward that we got from her? I know we didn't get the expert one. We got the minor ward, but that was for how
that's
much was your
just
minor ward? 130.
Based on the math that she was doing a moment ago, it should only have been 110.
Oh, 110. Okay, so then I guess I just it hits the ward, right? So I guess
Yep.
I have a 10-point ward left.
Yep. Now, as that happens, from the side hall, you begin to hear, "Hey, who activated the trap? What was that? Hey, it wasn't you. It wasn't Joe. And then just back and forth between clearly people in the next room, and then you hear people clearly brandishing their weapons. Caden, you turn around just in time to see several bandits beginning to march down the hallway to investigate what was going on. Everyone go ahead and roll an initiative roll. And so, just to kind of recap for people, Chivi initiative is just deciding turn order. It's 1d100. You can add up to your level and stamina to it should you like. But it's also worth noting that they also get a roll. And so we'll kind of just go through here in a second, so I can kind of notate things. So we got Reg, what's your roll?
56.
Caden, what's your roll?
17.
Pax?
That would be a 9.
Heck yeah. Chibi?
We are all so slow.
15.
Man, everyone is rolling very poorly today. Get it
terrible.
together, roll 20.
100 that.
Oh, yeah.
Our Jesus did not look kindly upon us this day.
Well,
All right, so Reg, you're up first. You have heard noises around the corner, but you have not seen what's around the corner.
Would there be any indication, any inkling Reg would have that if he moves forward, that globe's not going to shock him too?
There is no indication of that.
Is there any indication that it is a one shock and done?
You have no idea.
Crappy crap. Am I allowed to talk to them real quick before I decide what I'm doing?
Sure.
Guys, is there people coming?
Yes.
Should we back down this hallway so they get shocked too?
Good idea.
not a bad
We can
plan.
try.
And then maybe we can ambush them.
Do you do?
We could try.
Okay. Is that the battle plan?
Yep.
That's the battle plan, but
Everyone's
we
got
got the
ball.
sneaking suspicion that we're not going to get the opportunity to back up
Sneak a
here.
sneak.
I'm gonna do what I can at least. Reg is going to back up to.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that you had a 10 too.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
roll very great.
From where I've got him now, would he presumably have a line of sight on something coming down the hall, but reasonably not be immediately noticed?
Potentially.
Okay, so that's what Reg's game plan is.
Okay.
Pax is gonna hide right around that corner there.
Oh, but Pax, it's not your turn.
No? Oh, my bad.
So that's Reg's turn. Caden, you're up next.
Oh, that was okay.
I was gonna ask, is there any readying in action or
Yeah, I thought we were.
Say that again. Sorry.
is there any way to like ready an action since I'm not attacking or anything on right now?
Yeah, if
I
you'd
am
like
going to.
Yeah, Reg would have his crossbow out and train down the hallway, ready to light up anyone who's not one of his good buddies.
to. Okay.
I'm going
Caden?
to target this guy right here
Okay.
with the ice arrow from my sword. I'll point my crystal sword at him and do that.
So you hit. How much damage do you deal?
367.
Dang.
Well, you're
Nice.
yelling now, so.
Then I go 1, 2, 7, 8. I go here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Chibi. What do you do?
Well, I really want to turn and run. I don't really see. Is there any way I can back Caden up or help him? Or should I just roll and go back where Reg is?
Do you have a ranged attack?
A range to tap.
I don't think you do, actually.
No, I don't think so.
What spells do you know?
I just have protection spells.
You don't have like an ethereal bolt or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I have my little sword, and that's it. I'm more of a talker, not
That's
a
true.
fighter.
That being the
I
case,
have a
though,
thing that says I have single melee, paralyzes 2 turns, knocked back.
Oh, you're more than a talker.
You said you got it?
so
So
what you
You
could do,
You could probably just back up a little bit and wait.
that is a good plan. You could
hide
also
behind the
try to
corner
sneak.
and get that peekaboo surprise.
I mean, yeah. So I'm just gonna do a regular roll and back up a little bit.
What are you trying to do?
Just not die.
Okay. So you can run back if you would like. You can try and use your turn to sneak and become hidden so that you get a sneak attack against someone rounding the corner.
But no, I heard him screaming.
Okay, I'm looking for my sneak thing. I can't. Yeah, I have a sneak attack. So I just do plus 25.
So what you're going to roll first is roll to make sure that you are indeed hidden. And so that's a 1d100 plus your sneak.
Okay, yeah.
You have more than plus 25 to sneak.
I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would
It's
think
the-
you would.
It's the
Plus
ability on the
35.
front.
On the front?
Mm-hmm. Of your character sheet.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. As a master of espionage, you should hopefully have better than 25 to sneak.
You should be more sneaky than Reg, at least.
Oh, that's a little bit better.
There it is. Excellent roll. So, place your character where you want to be hidden. Or are you just
So
gonna...
can I go over in here into the room where Caden just shot that guy and be hidden?
You can't go exactly into the room, but you can use some cover, like if you want to very quickly, like if you want to stand about where Pax is, you could probably hold up there, or you could try and hide behind Pax.
I'll go here.
Okay.
I'll go here.
Roll
You might need
a
to be behind
stamina
the corner.
check.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Bad language words.
More like stamina.
Must click in the box first.
You're good. How much stamina are you adding to your roll?
I think,
24.
Heather, when you're adding 24 there, are you thinking it's like the level check? Because this kind of check, you can add as much as you have.
Okay, so I can add my whole 200.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to, but you
If
may
you
not.
want to, you
wanna
don't have
save
to.
Some of it for another action later too.
Okay.
That's up to you.
However, in this instance, let me recommend use all of it.
Wink, wink.
Oh my.
I love being the new girl.
Excellent roll. So not only do you
Maybe I'll help
dodge
us
the
out.
electrical bolt that flings through the air at you, you are also very well hidden. All right. After their turn,
So that answers that question.
yes.
Reg feels a little more reassured in his decisions.
After Chivi's turn, it is the bandit's turn. And so this first one is going to run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Paxy's going to run basically right up next to you.
Oh, hi.
He is going to make a stamina check as well. He does not do good. He takes 100 damage.
Since I was holding, Reg is holding his action to fire upon baddies, does he get a shot?
Not just yet.
Waiting to murder.
And so,
Especially if you hurt my friends. I want to know who designed the Globe of Death.
you're talking to him right now. That's
What do I
all
mean
me.
besides
Dave.
from a practical sense?
True.
Like, you know what this room needs?
Oh yeah. Well, you know,
An
maybe.
indiscriminate globe of death.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, this is what Reg was hoping for. Pulling them out into the hallway. Maybe it would just shoot them too.
All right, so Pax, what your armor rating's 400 right now?
I get plus 30.
You have
Which
ebony
makes my
skin on you,
armor
correct?
rating- No, I had that expert ward.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
my armor rating is 330.
Okay, cool. Well, good news. You were able to dip and dodge out of the way of 2 attacks. However, you do take 1, and it is pretty painful.
Oh, that crit.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 490 damage, which minus your 210 ward brings you to 280.
Ooh-wee, Rick.
Or you only take 280 damage, I should say.
But my ward is gone.
Yes. What was your
Okay.
total health going into this, by the way? I forgot to ask that for everybody.
7. Well, it's marked at.
I've
780.
updated Reg already.
Okay. I don't
I
think
had
I
it-
gave you guys a level last time, right?
You did.
Oh, I did.
We ended
I've already
at
added my
24.
stuff to mine.
Okay. Did you add yours, Lauren?
I have my health at 500. I honestly can't remember if I added in stuff last time.
No, I mean this time. You get another 60. Do you want to add that all to health?
No, I actually want to split that between health and potency.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right, done. Now, here's what happens for the rest of this turn. One of the very, I'll say smarter looking underlings, bandits, which are what you're fighting right now, goes over to a wall switch just beyond the corridor and pulls a seemingly nonchalant piece of stone on the wall. And the electricity that is sparking around the globe begins to fade. It's obvious now that the trap has been turned off. Secondly, Chibi, you have kind of snuck, so you are currently hidden. They don't realize that you're right there. You're kind of hidden up against the wall in the shadow, and they're focused on other stuff. Reg, you're going to take your action to shoot at that one bandit next to Pax. So go ahead and do that.
See. And would he be unaware of me since he is focused on Pax?
Not exactly. He's not unaware in the way you want him to be.
Okay, so no bonus.
Correct. That does
How's
not
a
hit.
349 do? Really?
Really?
That is scary.
Alright. Because that was a held action, do I get just the one until
No,
my
you
next turn?
get your full round of attacks.
Oh, coolio. Miss. Dang it, Reg.
You fire wildly, but you know you're just so excited you can't keep it straight.
This
Pax,
is the Pulp Fiction moment.
yeah, Pax, it is your turn.
There's nothing about these bandits that would indicate to me that they are anything other than alive individuals, correct?
Correct. The way they're dressed and the way they're behaving, it's very much like they are alive, that they are just bandits who are able to kind of forge their own thing here.
Gotcha.
They have a life carved out in the ruins.
It's honest, Wes.
All right, I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move this way
Okay.
and shoot at this guy.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. So Pax tucks and rolls right over to the globe and turns around, brandishing her bow and arrow, and takes some shots
Oops.
right at the bandit.
There we go.
And as she does so, she exclaims, "Oops." What is your critical percent? Your critical chance?
20. I should have a 20.
Well,
So
look
crit.
at that. That is a critical hit.
Yay, Pax.
Yes.
What's your damage?
Damage is 224 and 320.
And what was that last one?
Adding 100 to that, which makes my damage 324.
Nice.
Well, if you crit,
Which
it's
would
times
kill him.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, if he's dead, he dead.
Yep. Times 3 is on a sneak attack.
Oh, right. Crits dubs. My bad.
Yep. So, Pax has successfully killed a guy. So everyone look out
Yeah.
for Pax. Reg, your turn.
Wait, I only get one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. You got 2 more shots. Take them.
This one is directed at the guy slightly to the right of Chibi. Oops. There we go.
You don't know that Chivi's there. You shoot and it just sails down the corridor and implants itself in one of the barrels at the far end. The second one just kind of bounces off his armor. Clearly it wasn't a direct hit, but it, at least you got to a target, With that, Reg, you're up.
Do I have line of sight on this one?
Definitely
The
not.
one right next to G. Okay. So I'm gonna want to move forward so I can actually shoot somebody. Reasonably speaking, I'd need to be like here.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Caden, I was wrong. We gotta shoot him. All right, taking aim at the one right next to Miss Chevy.
Okay, roll. Roll your other 2.
Jeez, Reg, man.
Reg unloads a volley of 3 ice bolts at the underling bandits, but it just basically shatters against the stone wall of the ruin, and some
This is
light
not
dust
my day.
particles land on Chivi's hair, making them glisten, making the hairs glisten. Caden, you're up.
Okay, I am going to reposition myself. 1, 2, 7, 8. Or actually, I'll stand right here because you're hurt. And I am going to target the monk-looking guy
Okay.
with Cold Gust.
All right.
And I'll try again with my other hand.
Cold Gust is a direct line, correct?
What's that?
Cold Gust is a direct line? Or no, Cold Gust is like the basic spell, correct?
Yeah, it's a basic spell.
Okay. So, you're able to shoot a gust of cold that kind of moves around Chivi and just kind of misses them slightly. In trying not to damage your teammate, you also successfully did not damage your enemies.
I gotcha. Yep. Makes sense. Let me take this damage.
Oh yeah, where's Kevin?
Who's on your shoulder?
Kevin has not been summoned to fight yet. He's being obedient.
Kevin.
Would you like me
Okay,
to
that was
help now?
I'll take 50.
Cookies. If
Chibi-
you please, sir.
I will help then.
Chivi, it's your turn. Now,
So I want. Go ahead.
You are not noticed. You, being a master of espionage, master of sneaking around, these
Thank
guys are
goodness.
standing right next to you. Now, just so you know, rules of sneaking, as soon as you perform an action that would, allow someone to know where you are, such as stab a guy, you become unhidden and you cannot get your sneak attacks in. So, you have a sword and a dagger. Your dagger, if you land a sneak attack, does 15 times damage.
But there's 4 guys around me, so I can either stay hidden or attack one of them.
Yeah,
With my
what I'm trying
dagger.
to say is you're going to want to try and kill a guy with a dagger and then use your other attacks
Right.
on the other people.
Okay, so my dagger sneak attack. So how do I roll this? Do I roll my sneak?
So what you'll do, you're already hidden, and so you're going to
Yeah.
roll a regular attack with your dagger.
Okay. So my regular attack is plus 99.
Mm-hmm.
And then to make it a dagger, do I just say it's a dagger?
Yeah, you're just telling me that you're attacking with your dagger.
Okay, I'm attacking with my dagger.
Now the good news is that if you miss, which you just did, you haven't revealed yourself yet because you haven't landed damage or anything. So you can
Okay.
keep going basically for the rest of your attacks. And then if you miss all
Swiping
of them,
into
you're
the
still
air.
hidden.
Swish, swish.
Yeah.
Okay. This is terrible.
And now roll with your sword. Is your sword also a 99 bonus, or is it above 99?
Oh. Oops, my sword is a 99 and my dagger was 101.
Okay, so then roll the 2 101s now. Your swords didn't hit. Dagger definitely didn't hit on that one.
I know.
This is not our night.
No, everyone is not rolling fairly well.
I'm out of shape. Oh, oops.
She's had a desk job for too long, hasn't
I
been out in the
know,
field.
it's killing me. Literally.
Maybe that's why she gave you this assignment.
Yeah. Get
So
me back in the action.
you try to slyly land your dagger in your opponent. However, none of them land, but you're able to maintain your stealth ability. But go ahead and roll a sneak check again, just to make sure you stay hidden until your next
Okay.
turn.
Is anyone else picturing the big guy from Venture Brothers that's just ignore me?
Yes.
No, the penguins from
Happy
what was
Feet.
that? Madagascar?
Oh
No, I
yeah.
was thinking
Smile and
you
wave,
didn't
boys.
see
Smile and wave.
anything.
Smile and wave. Cute and cuddly.
Cute and cuddly.
Chibi, you are still hidden, which is great. It's their
Hooray.
turn. They're going to kind of disperse, divide and conquer.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm Mr. Bandit.
I'm Reg. What did you do with the people here?
Alrighty. So, let's see what we have going on right now. Reg, this is to you. You.
Okie dokes.
That's a crit. And the other
course
two
it
are
is.
not. Crit means you take, it is 490.
I had the 210, so take that off.
All right,
You do
so it's 280 is deducted.
Hooray.
Let's see, Caden. This is to you. He's using a different set of weapons. Any of those hit?
No.
Cool. You're safe for now. Pax, to you.
Good job, buddy.
One of those is a crit, Pax.
Neat.
Uh-oh.
Which means you
Is that
take 490. Pax is at 40 points of health, everybody. This is it. This is where Pax dies.
No!
Kevin, you need to help your buddy.
Indeed, I will help her on her turn.
It's a little indecisive.
Reg, the bandit leader, who is very obviously wearing the most official looking attire, kind of steps around the corner and gauges everything that's going on and spots you down the hallway, and decides he needs to shoot at you.
Oh, hello.
None of his 3 attacks hit. With that, it is Pax's turn. And Caden's.
Neat. Wait. And Kavan, you mean?
I'm sorry, Kevin's.
Come on.
They're both
like,
K
you just
words.
run.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Healing Burst, which will heal anyone within 3 squares of me.
Wait, how? You're casting what?
Wait. Healing Burst?
Okay.
Healing Burst will heal for 480 health within 3 squares.
Okay. Go ahead.
Wait, is that close enough to get Reg?
Yeah, you
Or do I
get
need to
everybody. You get everyone with that.
Wait, even the bandits?
Even the bandits.
No, everyone who's allied with you.
So you were like, everyone!
Yeah, you're targeting everyone who you are
Just
allied
checking.
with.
The dead bandit rises from the dead.
Now, one thing I do want to make sure that we continue to do, or we need to start doing, there is critical heals, and in this scenario specifically, it would be beneficial. So make sure you
What is
roll
a
an
critical
attack
heal?
roll. Huh?
Oh,
I
I didn't
don't
know
know
that you
anything
did
about
that with
critical heals.
Reconstitution.
With any spell, there's a spell crit, but Reconstitution specifically for heals, there are critical heals. So go ahead and
you
roll.
have a plus 240 or better on that.
Is it a straight 1d100 or?
Or is it? Or does she only care about the D100 part for the crit?
No, it's gonna your attack rating with Reconstitution, which
Okay.
what level
Yeah,
of
so you're at least plus
Reconstitution?
240.
Oh, accomplished.
Yeah, that's plus 240. So go ahead and 1d100 plus 240. 305. All right. The next thing that needs to be done, that is not a critical heal. So how much do you heal for?
480.
Okay.
How much?
480.
480? Okay.
Yeah. Healing.
I thought I heard 40. I'm like, it's got to be more than 40.
480.
Yeah.
And that'll take my potency down to 0,
Okay.
I think. But I also
Remember, you've got
two-
those regeneration items, so you've been gaining
Yeah.
160 each turn.
Right.
Oh, so you gained 100. Oh no, potency. You mean?
Potency.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but if it
Sorry.
costs 480, you're at 0. Then you're not going to gain that till next turn.
Sorry, it costs 250.
Oh, okay.
That, and she would have had it active between casting the wards and running into battle.
Yeah, everyone healed up from that.
Okay, just making.
All right, cool.
Trying to help me, buddies.
Thank you. All right,
And then
is that my whole turn?
Reg is topped off, right?
yeah, what's your
Yeah.
top? 1270.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. Thank you, Pax.
Yeah, I didn't think you had taken any damage, but awesome.
Well, if I'm casting, I'm taking damage.
True.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Is that my whole turn? The move and the spell cast?
No, there's only one hand, right? She can cast again.
Yeah, if you want to.
Where did the bandits go? Oh, there's one right
there.
here, right?
Yep.
Oh, there's one right in front of me. Just
Yeah.
standing. All right, I'm going to. How many do I get? 2 shots?
So because
Or
you
just
cast
one?
a spell, you can either cast another spell or just take 1 shot.
Okay. I don't have any spells that are gonna destroy these guys, so I'm just gonna try this guy up here by Reg, just on the off chance.
Okay.
And my plus is 234. Go.
You shoot, but as you're kind of fumbling to get your bow and arrow back in place to take a proper shot. Oh wait, no, that's a critical hit for
That's
you.
a critical, right?
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh my god, what do you mean?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. I thought I understood crits. I don't think I do.
Let's say, are we fighting the mummy again?
Yeah. What's your damage rating?
Oh goodness. 224 plus another 100 for the crit. Plus. So
Well, you
was that
double for the crit, so you're what?
Yeah,
448 plus 100,
448, 548.
and you
cool.
get that paralyzed chance if they're still alive.
I do.
Oh, he's paralyzed, guys.
For 2 turns.
Good job.
Nice job.
Kevin, do you want to acid him?
No, I'm standing right here.
Oh,
Kevin.
that's true. Just kidding.
It's too late. You already said it.
No. He
Reg
is
is
going to
dead.
maul. Hey, he got a hit.
He got one.
Everybody gets one.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
So the guy next to you takes 200, an additional 200 damage. Reg, Pax. The guy next to Pax in Reg. The guy Pax fired at. Sorry.
Yeah.
After Pax, it is Reg's turn.
Oh, Reg is having to decide: do I try and shoot the paralyzed man, or work on the people still actively causing harm?
It's a great question. I mean, some people almost died last turn.
Yeah, I feel like if he's paralyzed, I need to focus on active targets. So, Red, 1, 2, 3. Reg is literally just gonna, excuse me, pardon me, and just rush down past everyone.
He politely shuffles down the hallway.
Hopefully causing a little confusion for these guys as he turns on the leader who took a pop shot at him, in firing at him.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. No, probably not. And geez, Reg.
Aw, Reggie. Reg.
This is not his day.
You are not. No one is rolling well, myself included.
Really? Because you've critted at least once a turn so far.
Yeah, but I rolled.
True.
The guy got paralyzed on my watch. Well, let's see if business time in the chat will do anything for us. Maybe that's the turn of the tide we need. Caden, you're up next, bud.
All right. Let's do this. How hurt is Pax? Did she fix herself?
Kind of.
Good.
She
Or
looks
is
to
she
be
still
better,
bleeding out
but
the ears?
she's no. She healed herself up along with everyone else. You saw the burst of healing energy wash over you guys. However, you do notice that she's not necessarily like in her prime, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Not in her Amazon Prime.
I
It's more like 5-day shipping instead of 2-day shipping.
Okay.
So you get 180 packs.
Oh.
I will take 75. And then I cold gust this guy in front of me. The monk.
Okay.
Well, I try to cold gust the guy in front of me.
Yeah, it was a solid attempt. So it doesn't appear to affect him. He just kind of like shrugs it off, no problem. However, it does kind of create some frost on the giant globe of Erethe behind him.
Okay.
Chivi, you're up.
So I'm still invisible, right? I'm still hidden.
You're hidden. You're not invisible. But yes. Would you like to
And-
try another go?
I mean, I thought I would just try the old dagger again on the guy next to me.
Do it. Let's
Since
see what
he's
happens.
Right there.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
You need
Oh.
a slash in front of it. I keep
Also-
yelling at the computer to roll, and it doesn't roll.
You can also hit the up button, like the up arrow on your keyboard when you're
Look
in
at that! And it'll
mysticism.
repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been copy pasting.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that either. So I rolled a 170. Can I roll again?
Yep. Go
Yes.
ahead and roll the dagger again, and then roll your swords.
Oh, that's got to be a crit, right?
That is a crit.
Hooray.
Which you said times 15 on a sneak for her?
Well, we'll get there. Just hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
I want good things for her.
On my dagger, it's
Roll your sword
10%.
one more time. Wait, your dagger's 10%?
Sword time.
It says my offhand dagger is 10%. My main hand sword is 20.
Oh. Womp
Daggers have a
womp.
different crit chance?
Yep. You'll notice Fencer says one-handed swords.
So I guess it was not a crit then. Oh well.
Nope. Yep,
Did
no
I get
luck.
anybody?
You did not.
Seriously? Poor me. At least am I still hidden?
Yeah, roll a sneak check. Let's see. You should be. You're flailing around, just kind of like waving your arms in the air, so I don't see why not.
Rocks in the
Anybody
middle
feel
of
that
the
breeze?
Yeah. You guys feel that? So, as you're flailing wildly behind this guy, you accidentally nick him slightly with like your coat tail or whatever, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, when we use, we got one more."
Slap him.
So you are not hidden no mo. You are hidden no mo rather.
Great.
So it's their turn. Let's see here. So we'll roll for the warlord guy is gonna fire twice at Chivi, twice at Reg. This is to Chivi. One is a crit. What's your armor rating, Chivi?
My armor rating is 400, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have ebony skin on.
Ebony skin.
Yes.
As opposed to ivory skin.
It's an important differentiation.
Yes, at least I still have my ebony skin.
It is a perfect harmony, they say.
So you take 398 damage from that.
Great.
Reg, these two are to you.
Wait, that mofo gets 4?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking. Only the first one counts for you, Reg. I have his light melee abilities right above his ranged abilities and looked at the wrong
Okay.
set of slashes.
Then Reg is fine.
Cool. Next, Caden, the two in front of you are going to take you on. The first one is a crit. So you are going to take... it is 490 damage.
Okay. And actually, I need to add the other damage.
Oh, Reg has a really, really dumb idea.
490, right?
Yeah, 490. And then Pax, two of these are to you. That's a critical hit. And then the other two are to Caden, and they don't work. But the good news is that the critical hit is not with a heavy melee weapon, it's with a light melee weapon.
Yeah.
So instead of taking nearly 500 damage, you actually only take 322.
Well.
Only. Which, you know, you have 700 health, so minus 322 gives you 378. Pax. Oh, I'm sorry, there's one more bandit. Bandit, this guy, Reg, he just really is just aggravated
He's
at you.
paralyzed. He's paralyzed for one
paralyzed.
more turn.
I
Thank
forgot.
goodness.
This is turn one of
Put him back!
paralyzed.
Put him back!
So, ha.
Dang. Forgot about that. Thanks, guys.
He gets to
Thanks for
sit this
keeping
one
me in
out
check.
and the next one. Ha ha.
He sits it out until he's dead.
Pretty much.
All right.
So that
Well, Reg, it's back. Or I'm sorry, Pax and Kavan. It's you guys' turn.
I would like to summon my dragon friend. Hey, Kavan. Now would be a wonderful time.
For murder.
Who do you want him to attack? Because he
Yes,
got two
please.
crits with it.
I want to take out this guy and this guy.
For acid breath or like melee attacks?
Where is Kavan at this point?
He's perched on your shoulder.
Oh,
Oh, he's still a bird?
Yep.
my bad. All right, he should be able to get this guy without affecting Caden. Will he shoot as far as Reg? Kevin, can you just hit this guy right in front of us, right in
Yeah,
your face?
how far does his cone spray? Could he potentially get more than one of them, but not our buddies?
I think he can get the one in front of Pax and the one next to Chibi safely.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah,
Do it.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Kevin,
so
don't take any chances. Get the guy in the face,
Yeah.
right in front of you.
So they are going to throw in 200 stamina, and they both fail, which means they both take 250 damage.
Good job, Kevin.
All right.
Can Reg ask Paxton a quick question?
What is it?
What if we turn the shocky thing on?
I thought about that. We'd all have to get out of the way first.
Well, it looks like they're closer than we are. Maybe it would only hit them.
Pax, it is your turn now, not Kavan's.
I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like to think he's distracted from acid in his eyes.
Oh.
You got
Do
two
I get
more.
all three of my rolls?
Yep. All right, re-roll that last one. You rolled the same thing twice. There's no way that's possible. Okay, maybe it was meant to be.
Roll 20.
They just dislike you guys right now, you know? Well, Pax, valiant effort. It just keeps bouncing off their armor. Reg, you're up. Make it count.
Okay, so technical question. Does it cost me anything to activate something, like an object?
Depends on how complicated it is.
The button on the wall.
It's a lever,
Let's turn the globe on.
but you never actually saw them use it.
we did.
Yeah, he was all the way back.
We didn't relay that information because they shouted about getting it,
Yeah, but
turning it off.
but it also looks like a random stone in the stone wall, so you don't know where it is. Chivi might know, but that would be a potency check to see.
Can I roll potency to see if I could figure it out real quick?
You would have to roll a performance check to see to find it.
Okay, Reg is just gonna glance in that direction to see if he notices anything.
You do not.
Okay.
You can't identify the lever.
In that case, he's going to try and unload on the war guy again. Hoping this goes better this time. No. And worse of all, they just went down consistently.
Yeah, that's
All
it's not great.
Reg is going to just head to this general area to see if he can't, on his
Spend
next
some
turn,
time.
maybe
Yeah.
try and see if he can't figure this crap out.
That's a good idea. Caden, you're up.
All right, I think now is a good opportunity for
Bless you.
me to
Excuse me.
to activate Frostskin on my sword.
Okay. Excellent choice.
And
He's a chilly boy.
That sounds like a sommelier. Excellent choice, though.
oh, look at that! It's got plus
That'll pair nicely with
50
the
bonus
Chianti.
frost damage there, so
And
I'll have to
charred
calculate
flesh.
that when do they take damage from that, on their turn or on my turn?
They're gonna take it immediately and then basically on their turn. Or on your turn, rather. Who's ever caught in it.
So basically on my turn I have to make sure I do the frost skin damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I am going to you know what, I'm just gonna whack him with the I'm gonna just go ahead and whack him with the sword.
Okay.
Nope.
Negative.
All right, so the I didn't calculate this additional 50, 75, 295 total
From
for the
Frostskin.
frost skin for the two guys next to me.
So, Caden bursts into a frozen shell of himself. And it's at this moment you guys remember how cold he said he's been getting. And you realize that he wasn't joking. Maybe he has been very cold, and this is some sort of manifestation of that.
Do you want to build a snowman? Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Chivi, you're up.
So I'm no longer hidden,
Correct.
and I guess I'm just going to attack with my dagger first.
Okay, go for it. Roll 4 of them. Or roll all your attacks. Nope. No, but you got your sword now. That's a crit, I believe. Yeah, it's a crit.
Yay!
And then roll one more. That's not. So what's your damage rating?
For my sword is 74.
All right, so that is 148. And then does it say in your damage, like 74 or critical chance plus a number?
Plus 100 DMG.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
damage.
you deal 248 damage to this guy.
Thank goodness.
You got it.
Finally.
Hey,
I think that's the first time he's been touched, isn't it?
It is. It is the first time.
Yeah.
He
And
was
the-
close enough.
Well, Kevin got him.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Kevin got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first time damage by not Kevin, by a player.
By a nut.
I've dealt some damage.
He was fanned quite a bit.
Chevy, did you see how to turn this thing on?
No. Oh, yes, there's a stone on the wall. There's a stone. All we need to do is move it, and then I think there's a button to push or something. How can we get to it? Can I find anything out anyway?
1 second. So you guys lucked out on this turn. Everyone just is swinging away trying to injure you guys, but you are now very warmed up and in the thick of battle. You know, the delving in the dungeon rekindled your innate abilities. And so you're
Except for
dodging
Kaden,
arrows,
who
you're
is
dodging
frozen.
axes. Yeah. Chivi turns around and tells Reg exactly what to look for. So on your next roll, you'll get a plus 15 bonus to your roll. Pax, it's your turn.
Hoi. All right, this guy is gonna be unfrozen on the next round, right?
Correct. You also
Where do I
have
wanna
a Kevin with you.
I do have a Kevin.
If Kevin could just spit his spit again, that would probably be pretty good.
Kevin, blast this guy up here and get this guy in the face again.
Which guy in the face? The guy in front of you?
The guy directly in front of me, yeah.
I will do so.
He turns around and just expels acid onto that paralyzed guy. And he takes... He tries to dodge expertly, but fails miserably. As he's paralyzed, the acid lands on him, coating him in a thick bout of acidic liquid. And as he's dazed and confused, his skin begins to melt away from the acid, and he is left nothing but a skeleton and muscle fiber.
Ooh.
It's kind of gruesome.
Good job, buddy.
Assuming Reg here
Thanks,
screams,
Kevin.
he's just gonna say, "Good job, Kevin."
He turns around to swipe at the bandit, but the bandit's able to dodge out of the way, seeing as how Kevin is currently a parrot.
Well,
They're probably very
Parrot.
Acid breathing parrot.
I thought he was like a raven on your shoulder.
Nope, he's a freaking cockatoo, basically.
Oh, right.
Acid spitting cockatoo.
Yeah, the most menacing of all the cockatoo. Pax, it's your turn.
oh, when they put their cockatoos are freaky.
Not wrong.
When he's in parrot form, does he whisper or does he whistle when he talks?
Does he turn his head to the side?
Yeah. As a parrot, Kevin's just like,
I would like very much to kill this thing.
Kevin want a cracker.
I'm also going to shoot the guy directly in front of me.
your arrow falls to the ground, bouncing off his armor. Not once, not
Why
twice,
can't I get this stupid
but
idiot?
3 times.
Oh my word.
He's just like, you have bolstered his ego so much now. He's standing proudly. He's titled himself Bandit so-and-so, impervious to arrows.
Uh-huh.
Bandit Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Reg, you're up.
Okay, what do I need to roll to try and see this?
Performance check.
And you said I get a bonus of what now?
15. You just cannot find it for the life of you. You're trying as hard as you can. You feel like you almost found it, but then you're like, no, that's not it.
All right. Reg will kind of make sure he's not gonna accidentally shoot Chivi, despite calling her Chevy.
You only get
He doesn't
one
know any
attack.
better.
Thanks, Reg.
I only get one attack. Why?
You just spent the whole time looking for a lever.
Yeah, but I thought that was just a quick looking around, not.
Oh,
Not
no.
all the rolls.
If you're literally just looking, then you're not going to get the 15 bonus.
I mean, I failed it anyway.
Yeah.
He was
All right.
literally just looking around like a child. Look, where's your tablet, buddy? And just, it's nowhere.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Then yes, you can attack normally then.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, I don't know what you think I'm doing. I'm just looking for something to press.
Yeah, I
can't
thought you were
find
like
it.
inspecting
It's
the
not in there.
wall.
Oh, no. I just looking for the obvious, that's all.
Gotcha.
All right, firing one,
Yeah, I thought you were the
created 9.
adult looking for the iPad.
He's a
Reg is
4-year-old
never the
looking at
adult in a
iPad.
situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 is a bust. 2 is a bust. Did I waste my good roll on that? Yes, I wasted my good roll on looking.
Man,
Like a 4-year-old.
Reg fires as though he's a 4-year-old looking for an iPad. Haphazardly.
Pew, pew, pew,
Caden,
pew.
you're up. And then frost damage is assessed now. And how much was that? 290?
Let's see. 210 plus 75. 285.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead and do the rest of your turn.
All right. So let's try this again. Cold gust on the ball guy in front of me.
Okay. Friar Bandit. Both of them just glide right on past him. He kind
Off
of
his head like Mr. Clean.
it reflects not only light but cold gusts as well. The bald bandit shaman who has been a nuisance to you this whole time, again, is just very happy that his abilities have proven to be so formidable. Chivi, you're up.
Can I look for that thing on the wall?
Yes.
Can I look for the switch?
Yep.
Okay,
Find the
and it's
Nintendo Switch.
performance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any performance.
My stamina back. Some of my stamina back. I think we've had, 4 turns at least?
Yeah.
Guess I didn't find it.
Well, because you saw where it was, you actually get a plus 40 bonus, which does give you just enough to find it. So you see it. You know what you were looking for. Do you throw it?
Oh, we're all still in the way. So should I just hang out here and everybody move so then we can fire on the bandits that are left? I don't want to kill us all.
Reg's plan was to literally flip it on so it starts to shoot the closest ones, which line of sight looks like it's all of our bad guys, and then
Okay.
flip it off again and hope to God he didn't kill his friends. So you're welcome to do however you want to do, though.
Looks like I could kill myself, though. I mean,
I feel like
You need to be
And
placed
if you're
closer
at-
to
if
Reg.
you're at the
That,
Switch,
you'll
you'll
be
be
okay.
safe.
okay. Well then,
That would be bad design to.
Yeah, the lever's right here,
Crap.
about halfway down the corridor on your left.
well, then I guess I'm gonna come down there and pull it like Reg is suggesting. He's a pretty experienced fighter.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Reg said he had a dumb idea. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's an idea, though.
Chibi throws the switch. Pax and Caden make a stamina check.
Yup.
They would be aware of what we're planning, though, since we've been openly.
Oh yeah, no, they know what's happening.
That's why I made sure I got my stamina back for those 4 turns.
Ooh.
Yep, that's sad.
Sorry, Caden.
Yeah.
Maybe your. Hopefully, his ice will protect him.
Right.
Caden, you take 100 damage, but the other 2 bandits next to you also take 100 damage, which zaps and fries the one closest to Pax. But the bandit leader appears to just take it on the chin, like no problem. It doesn't appear to affect him in the slightest. He's like, I am invincible! Chibi, that's the end of your turn. Good job, you killed a guy. It's their turn now. Caden, that guy is going to swing for you like his heart yearns for it deep in his soul. But his fervor for damaging you just isn't quite enough, as you're able to step and bob out of the way, no problem. The war leader, though, turns around and sees Chibi having activated the thing and says, "Oh, not today, Missy." And he fires 4 shots right at you, Chibi.
Ooh.
Oh, snappy snap.
Maybe one hits Reg.
Yeah, Reg would have pissed him off too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give one to each of you because he hit twice and missed twice. Which
also,
means
I'm a big fella.
Chibi, you take 398 damage.
Uh-oh.
Reg, you also take 398 damage.
Oh, that's a smarts.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's not too great. All right, Reg, you're up.
First, Reg is gonna look at Chibi and say, "Don't forget to turn that off."
As she's
flipped it on and
bleeding
off really
profusely from the arrow sticking out of her lung, she said,
Okay.
You are definitely needed, Pax.
Reg is going to step in the way of her just in case. And my God, 5th time is the charm?
"We'll see."
No.
Hey!
Yes.
That's a crit. Yay.
That's a crit. Thank you, Jesus. 280. Hold on. I forgot my numbers. 280. That's 670 and a paralyzed chain.
Well, the good news is that you don't need the paralyzed chance because he dead.
Oh, it is
Go ahead and
about
roll your
time.
third attack.
Yay.
You know, just before he fires off at the other guy, he's gonna Chibi say, "I swear to God, that doesn't normally happen for me." And then final attack at Mr. Clean over there.
It does not
Probably
land.
missing horribly.
Yeah.
I don't know who Mr. Clean is, but he's a
The guy in
scary
front of
fellow.
you, I think. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who does
you've never
Mr.
seen?
Clean
You've
think?
never seen the Mr.
No,
Clean?
no. Yes, I have. I was
Caden, you're up.
thinking Caden was confused.
All
which guy we were
right,
calling.
that's
Okay.
another 2,
I got you.
85. And I guess I'm gonna try to hit him with my sword.
Actually, you don't need to. As you just exist, your icy eminence engulfs him and kills him.
Ooh. Neato.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, how many people almost died during that fight?
I think I almost died twice.
You did almost about die twice. So you guys are in very poor health.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come closer and I can cast
Hold on,
heal.
turn off the thing, Chibi. Turn off.
Yeah, turn off.
I flipped it on and off really fast.
Okay.
I did
Would you
just
break
like
it?
I followed your plan. I followed your plan.
Do you need me to take the arrow out of you, or are you okay?
Yes, please. I just pull it out so I can walk.
Reg, roll a performance check.
Oh dear God! If Red kills her, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's a good
there's
roll.
a good roll.
So you pull it out, and she starts bleeding more because obviously,
Oh no, no,
that's how that works.
Pax, we need your help. I made it worse.
So you guys are able to surround Chibi and all that. Pax, exactly how do you heal her?
I am trying to get everybody inside of Healing Burst.
Okay, so everyone, go ahead and roll your attack roll for critical chance.
What's
Is that just 1d100?
Yep, plus 240. Okay, cool.
That is not critical.
Nope. So everyone is healed for, what was it?
480.
Cool. So I'm
Nice.
going to go ahead and assume everyone takes a moment to just kind of heal up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll help heal. I'm gonna eventually have to learn that spell that you have.
Yeah.
So you guys take a moment and heal up, and behind you, where the bandits came from, you kind of walk towards it, just curious. You assume it's a living space, obviously, and the room appears to be a base of operations for the group of bandits living in the ruin. There are tents, a fire pit with roast boar, and a weapon racks about the rubble. Barrels of supplies are gathered around the room, clearly pilfered from the ruins. So you guys
Is
can
that a
kind of.
bicycle on the fire?
Is that a what?
It looks like a bicycle. Or maybe they're just barrels,
Oh.
and I think they're tires.
No, that's kind of like a cooking pot. You know, like a. what I'm
Oh,
talking
I
about?
see.
Yeah.
Kavan to
Yeah, so they
fancy
got
some
like
roast.
a hanging pot from it. I gotcha.
Indeed. It is much easier to become full in this form.
He just gnaws on a little stuff.
That is convenient.
Chivi, roll a D100. You spot a chest over behind the main tent, but beside the stack of barrels.
Okay, that's a chest.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do I do? Tell people about it or look inside of it?
Loot!
Up to you.
TV.
How do I loot?
Just describe what you do. You walk over and open it?
I would recommend that you check it for traps first. Just out of character. I would recommend you check it for traps first, knowing that you haven't done this before.
Never opened. I almost died with like a fireball coming out of a chest.
How do I check it for traps?
Tell
So-
me you're gonna check it for traps.
Can we check it for traps, please?
Okay, so move your token over to it and then roll a sneak check. Cool. So it doesn't appear to have any traps on it. It's behind the main chest up there, by the way, or behind the main tent over there. So, do you open it?
Yes. I'm gonna open it up and see what's inside.
Okay. So inside you find 224 gold, an Athelian crossbow of necrotic healed 2 times a day, and a dragon bone mace of plus 15 electrical damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Disregard
That's good
that
stuff.
first one that's up there, by the way. In the
Okay.
chat.
That bad
Okay.
one.
There were only supposed to be 2, and I clicked it 3 times. So that's what you find. Now, you guys have had a very long, very trying time, and you feel like now is as good a time of any to take a relatively significant rest. So, you guys kind of barricade as best you can. You take a moment to make sure you're guarded against anything else coming down all the corridors and hallways. You turn that trap on again just so that you can be alerted, much like the bandits were. And hopefully another group of adventurers doesn't find their way into the thing and try to kill you. Is there anything you guys want to make sure of that you do before you guys rest?
I would like to just check all the tents and make sure that there's nobody else hiding out.
Good idea.
Yeah, what's
Very
this
good
to the
idea.
south?
I'll open that up next week.
Okay.
There are no
Let's just
people in the
be
tents, but yeah. You guys kind of make your camp using the existing stuff. There's no one else hiding out. And that's pretty much sets you up to take a good rest. And we are going to call it here. I feel like that's a good stopping point. Next week, we will continue our delve into the ruins of Evravar. Remember to download the podcast, share all that fun stuff. Some of us will be hanging out and chat afterwards to answer any questions and do levels up, stuff like that. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And we will catch you next Tuesday. Have a good one.